vaccination camps in Australia. It's real.
It's the Mega Man, and nah, that doesn't stand for hate. We're just saying it's time for education to be great.
Hello everyone, this is Make Education Great Again. I'm your host Chris Morse. Today's topic, mandatory concentration quarantine camps and Lynn Wood's 9/11 strike. We've got a lot to unpack today, and guys, the time to stand for freedom is here. If not now, then when? Tyranny is upon us. They are trying to take control. Freedom is crumbling before your very eyes, and we can't be passive. You can't hang on to what you can't keep. You got to let go of it so you can gain what you can't lose. Guys, it's time to take a stand. It might mean going ahead and getting fired and then lawyering up. It might mean taking a stand and not going to some of these businesses that openly want your tyranny and have nothing about your interest in mind. It is time for those drastic measures, and we got so much to unpack. Guys, if you heard of this theory, which you thought was conspiracy theory about vaccination camps, much like in Germany, I'm here to tell you that it's not just a fictitious idea in some conspiracy theorist head in his mind. It's happening in Australia. I'm going to go ahead and bring on this first article. Check this out, and I got video to show with it. So it says vaccination camps. Australian government builds mandatory quarantine facilities. Officials say jab is golden ticket to freedom. This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying, folks. And I don't really know what else to say about it. Okay, let's scroll a little bit down here. So this is kind of like a map of what it would look like, quarantine block, quarantine block. Now they're making it sound real innocent. I'm here to tell you real quickly, Satan is really good at appearing innocent because that's really the nature of sin. Sin appears innocent, people, but it is not. Let me just talk to you just for a minute. Sin appears innocent. Oh yeah, no, we're just going to escort, calmly obey me, come here, we're going to put you in a hotel for a little bit, we're going to keep you in this area away from everybody else for a minute. It appears innocent, but it is not. In Nazi Germany, the Jews were being told that they were going to get showers, real showers, hot showers for you to get clean, and then that's when they got killed. And now you see in Australia, they're having these mandatory quarantine centers. Don't fall for it. It appears innocent, but it is not. I just felt like I had to say that real fast. Let's get back into this. So you can see kind of how they map this out. It's terrifying stuff. These are the blueprints of the master plan. In late 2019, before the China virus was known to the world, very few, if any, people could have imagined that a civilized Western nation would be building facilities that government thugs would be forcing citizens into against their will. But look, a year and a half later, that's exactly where we are. Didn't take long in 1938 Germany either. Good grief. This is terrifying, guys. It just is. The government of Australia would be building what they call mandatory quarantine accommodation. Accommodation. All right. That's what they said to the Jews, which is set to open its first phase in 22. This is the second of such facilities in the country, and when it's finished, it'll be able to hold 3,000 in isolation as they quarantine. Yeah, okay. That's not terrifying at all. Right here, it says getting dark real fast. Project summary. Quarantine continuing to be a critical part of the Australian response to COVID-19. Victorian and Australian governments have committed to building purpose-built quarantine accommodation hub outside of Melbourne CBD to combat and protect the community from the highly infectious COVID-19 virus. Very scary stuff. As if it's straight out of Orwell's 1984, the camp will be named the Center of National Resilience, and government health officials are calling the experimental jab the golden ticket to freedom. Are you kidding me? So get stuck with this experimental, not certified drug, and then you get to have your freedom back, which is a lie. Back to reality. Police officers who are accompanied by the military have already been coming to people's homes and taking them away as they conduct welfare checks and follow-up tips about rule breakers who have been ratted out by their fellow citizens. So if you want to look at a quick little video clip, it's quite terrifying. Here it is. If you can see this, this is happening as you speak. This big built man right here, just willingly going with the government. Okay, I'm going to go from my home to be quarantined for periods of time. He's so sick, right? I mean, what a danger to society. Look at all these people. Indefinite. That's the scary part. You know, they don't say how long. An indefinite stay. Huh, okay. Real cool. All right. So meanwhile, in Australia, they were pepper spraying children for not wearing masks. I have a video I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now because it's quite terrifying, and they're not happy about it. And just watch the footage for yourself. Let's roll it.
Get this police over here not wearing a mask. I will record all of this. I don't care. Look, no mask. Look, there's more coppers coming. Look at this.
Arrest me. Go! Oh my God!
Look at this. Stop! What the hell? Look at this. Look at this.
I don't care.
Look at this.
12-year-old.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. My brother on the phone for that thing. The kid was spraying a 12-year-old. Fuck off. Get on there. Bring the kid was spraying a 12-year-old.
All right, so what do you guys think about that? You saw those terrifying images, the rattling screams. I can't get it out of my head from the girl. She probably looks like she's 12 years old, pulling her out because she just didn't wear a mask and pepper spraying a 12-year-old child, and this is okay. And this is okay. Like she's some sort of big thug, like she's, well, I almost said something I was going to get in trouble for again. But anyway, I want to go ahead and change gears a little bit. That's what it is. You see what they're planning to do. If it's happening in Australia, don't you be confused. They're going to be trying. This is already in the works for the United States of America. But in other news, Lin Wood, that God-fearing patriot, I love that man. He is fighting with weapons, not just physical weapons, but spiritual weapons. He's doing what it is that he knows to do. And so I'm hearing news. I went ahead and checked his Telegram. He's saying that they're calling for something called on September 11th for a patriot strike is what they're calling it. They're calling for freedom-loving Americans to go on strike beginning 9/11, September 11th. The following post was put up by Lin Wood and Stu Peters, so I'm just going to read some of it, and then I'm going to tell you some other details that I'm hearing. He says, shut this country down except for essential services like police, fire, and medical. Refuse to participate in tyranny. Refuse to be mandated into unhealthy lifestyles which threaten the lives of our children and the existence of our cherished freedom. As Nancy Reagan stated, just say no. In the situation of Martin Luther King, it's time for nonviolent civil disobedience. This country belongs to we the people. And so basically... Excuse me, sorry, fighting a little bug here. So basically, you probably got tired of hearing this, but it's just something, have food in your house, have water, don't be caught off guard. But he's talking about some practical things that we can start doing, and we're open to more good ideas, frankly, like putting some sort of Patriot sticker in businesses. What if we start hitting them where it hurts, the wallet? And we know what businesses support freedom and those that are basically big business, big globalist business. We have got to start giving our money to big business, and we got to start giving our money to those who, well, not just big business, those who are just for America and for nationalism, and those that are for globalism and for the end and for tyranny. We got to figure that out. So putting little stickers on, he's going to put forth a plan, and we're going to put together businesses that are flat out saying that we're pro-America and we're pro-patriot, and we got to know who that is, and we got to put our money there, because that's what at the end of the day drives behavior. People don't change unless they have to, and when the money makes them have to change, we get a changed country. That's just what it is. So as I hear more about it, I'm going to report more about it, but 9/11 is the date, and he's supposedly putting it together on a website, action steps that we can start doing, because we the people, if we unify, they can't do these things that they're trying to do. Just look at Brexit. They can't get these things accomplished. We the people have to collectively unify and be strategic in our own way, because it's frankly, every sector of our society has been infiltrated by communist globalist traders. Education, the government, the local, state, federal levels, they've all been compromised. Our school, our colleges, they've all been compromised, and we have gotten, the businesses have too, and we got to know who, the funny money, the Soros, the Gates, funny money. We got to stop putting our money in our business and our time and attention, and we've got to unify, and we got to know who's with us and know who's not with us, and we got to take it one day at a time, and we got to trust God first and foremost as he leads us day by day. So that's all I really got to say for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the mandatory quarantine camps. Let me know what you think about Lin Wood's 9/11 freedom call, that we can unify. Let me know what we can be doing. Any ideas, we got to get them on the table, and no idea is a bad idea. Get it out on the table and we'll look at it, and let's just see what we can start doing, and not just sitting on the sidelines and just riding the coattails of those who've fought so hard for our freedom to this point, while we watch it go down the drain, much like the people who fought freedom in Afghanistan, and now we watched it go down the drain. We don't need to do that here. We definitely can't afford it. I love you guys. Have a blessed day, a blessed week. I will catch you next time. Peace.
It's the Mega Man, and nah, that doesn't stand for hate. We're just saying it's time for education to be great. And if we keep on doing everything that we've been doing, it will no longer be our freedom that we're pursuing. It's now time to teach our students how to think and reason. If we don't, we'll keep on electing those guilty of treason. So listen up as Mega Man is about to spit the truth. Gotta stop the powers that are coming after the youth.